All right. Well, welcome everybody to the We Believe in Freedom team Monday night call. I really appreciate you guys being here. That means you really stepping up and being a leader in your business and in your personal growth, right? Where else can we find a personal growth with a generous compensation plan attached to it in IsaGenics? So glad you guys are all here. And I am excited to get the show on the road. We have so much great content. My mom and me are going to, Kathy Helwig, my mom and me are going to go over a lot with you guys tonight. So if you want to take notes, feel free to, but this is being recorded and we are going to post it into our business group on Facebook. Is everybody connected to the business group on Facebook? Raise your hand if you are. Perfect. Looks like everybody is. Good. Well, let me just pull up my notes. I apologize. I just got home. I raced home. And here we go. I don't have it. I apologize.
Wing it.
I just want to pull up the outline so I don't miss anything. All right. Well, so as you guys know, let me just go over that again. If you have any wins, post them in the chat and utilize that chat to connect and ask any questions there too, and we can address those at the end of this call. What I would like to see on this call is just you guys to be open, right? That is the question we always ask people when we're connecting with them and we're moving right into the opportunity that we want to share with them. We ask, are you open to taking a look at something that can really enhance the quality of your life, the quality of your health, the quality of your bank accounts and your freedom, right? Because we believe in freedom. So that's all I ask you guys tonight, is just to be open with the information that we're going to provide for you. Now, I do want to introduce my incredible mother, Kathy Helwig. She is like a 6 or 8 star, all the things. She's been in this business for 15 years. She became the 21st millionaire. And guess what, guys? They just crowned like 301 millionaires in IsaGenics over the 18 or 17 years they've been around. They're going to be 18 next March. So isn't that exciting? And so my mom was one of the first ones, and I want to introduce you to her. I know you guys have talked to her and seen her before, but she's going to give you guys some great information tonight that we actually took from this morning's Zoom calls. So anyways, Kathy Helwig, do you want to take it away?
You bet. And I apologize for not showing my face. I went to the dermatologist on Thursday and he had his way with some sun-damaged skin on my face. And I'm not, I didn't want to scare you guys off.
It's all good. It's like a phone call, so it's all good.
Exactly. So, Bree talked about 301 millionaires. Did you know that all of the top income earners in IsaGenics have done a fair amount of personal growth work? I mean, it's like an essential piece to success. And when I started in IsaGenics, we had no company resources for personal growth. And I tell you, I spent thousands of dollars in order to identify my limiting beliefs and faulty thinking, and through experiential learning began to make huge changes in the way that I thought, which changed the way that I behaved and it ultimately changed my results. And I can assure you that without that personal growth work, I would never have become a 6-figure earner, much less the IsaGenics millionaire in my first 4 years. But it was work, and it was worth it. And what's great is IsaGenics figured it out, that they needed to bring the work to the company. And now we have all kinds of inexpensive resources available to us. And one of these resources is something that you can start this week, tonight. Carrie MacArthur, who's the wife of Dave MacArthur, who we dearly love for his Forever Pack training, she started a 90-day program And it's all about your growing yourself as you grow your business. And I tell you, that first call this morning was phenomenal. It was so much more than I ever expected. But if you choose to join, what you would do is you would go to Facebook to a group called Dare to Speak Your ISA Voice. Join that group. And then what you'll need to do in order to be invited to the training calls and everything else that goes along with it is to do your first assignment, which is create a list of the people that you want to connect with. And that list needs to be anywhere from 50 to 100 names. Now that might seem daunting, but I tell you, once you sit down and you just start writing names, and these names can come from your Facebook friends, even people who are not your friends on Facebook. Because many people, well, Bree's going to cover how to do that in a little bit. But the list, you have to create that list, and you want to do it right away. Just don't even wait. Don't go to bed tonight until you create that list. And then what you do is you make a copy of that list, and you either post it to that group, Dare to Speak Your ISA Voice, along with your email address, because that's how Carrie is going to send you the information, the links to the calls and the recordings. So she has to have your email address. And an alternative is to just email her at voicebycarrie, and you spell Carrie C-A-Y, voicebycarrie@gmail.com. And then she'll deliver the information to you. She's been so generous. There's lots of people on this call on Monday mornings. So
can I interrupt you 1 second?
Sure.
Because you said Carrie spelled C-A-Y. Isn't it C-A-R-Y?
I'm sorry, I missed the R.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you got that straight.
Thanks, Madeline.
Sure.
Okay, so I want to give you a little taste of what her first call was about. Now, the first thing is identity. Your spiritual self came into the world already designed. It's, once you were conceived, God had already designed who you were going to be. This is who your true self is when you're conceived. And you came into the world ready to be programmed. Now, we're programmed or conditioned by our environment. Our parents, our siblings, our friends, our teachers, our classmates, our whole environment is what conditions us. And we learn how to trust each other or not. And we learn that we're loved no matter what or not. And one of our basic needs is that we matter to the people that we should, and that we matter to the world. And if one of these is missing, then we don't feel safe. And some of us came into families where we don't feel secure. And for the most part, we can manage really well on our own until we don't. And things like having an opportunity to have your own home-based business, that can create some, some difficulty in feeling secure. Can I get an amen? So in adulthood, we learn to find that we matter. And we learn to build a secure base and to take on our core values. And most of us had forgotten who we were designed to be. And we tend to live under other people's expectations. And when we're living under others' expectations, then we feel kind of disorganized. And when we do start to understand that and start living into who we are, then we feel more aligned. And it's a beautiful feeling. So part of this process of defining your identity is being clear on what your core values are. Now, Isagenix has a set of core values, and they include integrity, health, service. There's like a dozen of them. And you may be aligned with the Isagenix core values, but what Carrie is asking us to do is to narrow all of our core values down to our top 5. And your family has core values, but they're not necessarily your core values. So you really want to look at, what is your core values? And Carrie gave us a worksheet to figure that out. And I know that one of Ariana's core values is preserving life for all God's creatures, from the butterfly to the wolf and all animals in between. That's what I know about Ariana. One of my core values is living into full potential. It's just so important to me. So my question to you, and you can show me by a show of hands, who wants to be clear on your top 5 values? Yeah. So if you said yes, then I want you to join Carrie MacArthur's 90-day program and do it tonight. Because this first week, you're going to get some homework that will be your stepping stone into the future that you've already dreamed of. And I tell you, I've only touched on just a tiny bit of what she's starting us with this week. There's so much more, and I only wanted to give you a teaser. But all this training that you're going to receive will put you on a path to the actions that you can take to building your business at a whole new level. A whole new level than what you've ever done before. So now Bree is going to share how you can make connections on social media and without being weird about it. So take it away, Bree.
Yes, thank you. I know we're getting so much value out of, the MacArthur team, right? I love how the Forever Pack is just so simple and so affordable and so powerful. This next season, I totally see this company just because there's a lot of us sharing that simple pack. And so I just wanted to share that. I love how much you and Carrie are a lot alike too, Mom, where anybody can do this is how I look at it. You don't have to.
I really related to her.
Yeah. You don't have to all the social settings and be so bold and stuff like that to really make this work. You just got to be committed to your growth. And I know all of you guys are on this call because you're here tonight. And so this is something I'm really passionate about. What I have seen social media do is be able to have us all connect easily. I love how there's technology piece in all of this. We don't have to knock on doors. We don't have to cold call. We don't have to just always be out there, even though it's good to be out there because you're growing and you're connecting still belly to belly. And don't get me wrong, that is like the best because people can see your eyes and see your interaction. But I love how social media is a way for like-minded individuals to connect. And so, but what I have seen is a lot of people, not in just Isagenics, but in network marketing in general, they post and they pray. They pray somebody will come and ask them, what is it that you do? Which I'm sure that happens if you post a lot, but you got to be posting a lot. And what do you post? Right? There's a lot of people that just post before and after pictures or them drinking a shake. I'm telling you, it doesn't work that way. What social media is designed for and why all of us want to get on is to see the value that our friends bring to us, to see the value. And so that's really why Carrie is having us really figure out what our values are first. And so when you learn about how you operate, why you operate, you get more confident in who you are. And you get more confident and bold to share. And when you go to events, right, you get more confident in how Isagenics can be the vehicle that you share and the passion that you share. So I just wanted to give some examples. I don't know if you guys have this. You can download it at isagenicsbusiness.com. But it is.
And you're talking about the IsaLife success plan, right?
The IsaLife Success Plan. Yes, this right here. If you're at Celebration, you would have gotten it. And the whole company is starting this next 90-day blitz to really go and build the business.
And you can download it when you go to isagenixlive.com. It's right at the top, but it's also at isagenixbusiness.com. There's no way you can miss it unless you're just not trying. But download that, because what Bree's going to tell you is going to be gold.
Yeah, so if you're still wondering what kind of value do I bring, I look at it like this. If you get an aha moment, if you learn something that really excites you, take it to online, post about it. That's what people really want to see. And so as an example, I was looking through the IsaLife Success Plan, and right here, it talks about the gig economy. Why gigs, right? Why do people want to be a part of the gig economy? What is going on right now? People want more time freedom. They want to be their own boss. They want the work flexibility. They want supplemental income. And right here it says it's important. Not all gigs are created equal. We know that. And get this statistic. The average monthly earnings of online platform transportation workers such as Uber and Lyft drivers, it has dropped, guys, to 53% between 2013 and 2017. So, and this says, and other popular gigs are facing similar fates. Now there's more information right here, but that's value you can really bring to your community, your online community, and really that you can start building your brand when you're creating and giving value, free value to your network. So whatever lights you up, I say go with that, because that is attractive and that is going to be easy for you. So that is something I'm passionate about, right? Network marketing, getting online, sharing that statistic, and opening people up to, well, maybe I should look at another way. Lyft isn't happening for me. Or maybe, somebody was on the fence and now they're like, I really don't know if I want to do that now. But the gig economy is up, right? Photographers, they have gigs. There's so many things going on right now for people to, but this is the gig economy. And so Isagenix is also part of that. So I just wanted to share that. And then also, here's another cool thing. Right here, 421 pounds is the greatest reported weight loss in the IsaBody challenge. So somebody who's released 421 pounds, that's the most. 120 pounds is the average for people in the 100-pound club for their weight loss. And 31,554 pounds collectively is the number of pounds lost by all the members. Did anybody know that? I didn't when I read this. And this is great value that you can share with the community online. In your Facebook group, you can get more specific, but what I suggest is keep people guessing and just share. The company I've partnered with, I just found this out and had to share this with you, right? And share those statistics. That's the value that you're creating and giving to people, because the more times you give the value, the more times people are like, who do I know who knows all the health facts? Who do I know who I can go to if I've got weight loss questions, or somebody who wants to do that, or maybe I want to do that? Even post, make it personable. Like if I was to post this, I would talk about how this winter, I'm not gonna gain weight, I'm gonna release weight, because I'm not gonna be those statistics, because there's other statistics, right? Usually people gain weight in the winter because they're inside, comfort food, they're not doing much. Not me. So I just wanted to share that, because this is where the direction is going. This is like building your brand is so key, and you being somebody who creates value is such an easy way to open up the conversation. So when you're making that list of 100 people, you're not just cold calling them and telling them, hey, have you heard of Isagenix? You're not being weird. That's weird. You're connecting with them. You're giving them free value. And then when there is an opening, hey, are you open to learning about a vehicle that can really enhance the quality of your life? I'd love to share more about it with you. Have you heard of telomeres? I'd love to share it with you. Do you see what I'm saying? So I think that's it, right, Mom? Is there more that you wanted me to share?
No, thank you. That was awesome. So a couple of announcements and then we'll close the call. Gosh, we did really good with time, Bree. So in Phoenix, they are having a timeout Tuesday. And I just got word that they're actually going to have it on isagenixlive.com. So here's a great opportunity for you to bring your friends, your prospects, your teammates onto this call tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific. And all you can do is go to isagenixlive.com and you'll be able to watch it. And Emily Vavra and Dr. Joshua Plant are the presenters for that time frame that we're allowed to watch. And so let's all jump on there. And I posted all the information on both the biz group and the health and wellness group so that we could invite your friends along for to really see what this company is about. And what better people to do that than the amazing Joshua Plant and Emily Vavra. So also, I wanted to talk a little bit about our Facebook group, the Power Team. The team, we've been using the Power Team group in order to communicate with each other, ask questions, celebrate wins, and we're shifting that in order to serve you better. We want you to be in close contact with the person that is your primary team, the people you run with. And that could be your enrolling sponsor, your triad team, your upline leader. So, when you have questions or concerns or want direction, you want to contact your primary team members. And you can do that by creating your own Facebook group messenger. And because what I've done is I've changed the name of the Power Team thread to WBIF, We Believe in Freedom, Important Announcements. Because what we were finding is one of us would post something really important that it was intended for the whole team to see, and then other things got posted afterwards and it got buried and lots of information didn't get out. So we want to avoid that, but still be able to serve you, and we can do that by really staying in touch with the people that you're working closely with. So if you don't already have one, create your own primary team group message and work with the people that you're running with. And you want to keep your comments and questions really positive. That's kind of a golden rule. My mentor taught me early on that good news flows downline and bad news flows upline. So get your problem solved with your upline leader and celebrate wins with your downline and your upline, right? So that's all I've got. Bree, you want to close out the call?
Yeah, I'm just reading some of these in the chat. Want to make sure everybody's just clear because somebody did ask, what does gig actually mean? So really a gig is like an appointment. So that's how I look at it, right? We have the perfect side hustle. That's also what the gig economy looks like. But what is that? If you have a side hustle, you're going to want to create appointments so you can get the information one-on-one or maybe in a group of people. A gig could be a launch party, a sip and sample. That's like a gig, right? A party. Because you're giving them value for free. So that's how I look at that. For free for them to then, obviously join in this freedom movement and this opportunity. So is everybody clear now what the gig economy, what that means? Okay, awesome. And then also I did want to share a win that I heard about earlier today. Amy is just such a rock star. She was bold and created a sip and sample over the weekend, I believe it was, or last week. And she had a room full of guests, and 2 people rank advanced on her team because of it. I mean, saying like, I think there was like a dozen people there, which is incredible for an event. So I just want to give Amy kudos. Good job, Amy. Woo!
You, but actually it's really like thank you to the to the other team members who also brought their guests. Laurence is the newest team member, so she signed up there as well.
Woo!
And then Nero brought 5 new members as well, so there were 12 prospects and 8 Isagenics associates. So that's cool. And I think it's like really the thing is, if you build it, they will come. There will be times where it's like nobody shows up, or somebody. So it's just really nice to have team and Nero and Margaret, James. They shared their testimonials. So it was really a great event.
Awesome, Amy. Yes, it's always great to do this business with your friends and with a team, right? Keep on sharing this gift and growing the team. I love it. Ariana wrote in the chat, a gig economy is a noun, and it's a labor market characterized by the prevalence of short-term contracts or freelance work as opposed to permanent jobs. Thank you so much for the clarity, Ariana. Working in the gig economy means constantly being subjected to last-minute scheduling. Awesome. Very cool. All right, well, I think that's it. Again, with the call to action tonight, or that we want to leave you guys with, is create that list, 50 to 100 names. You can even go on your Facebook and see what you have created in the past few months and the engagement, and see who has been engaging and commenting. Put them on your list if you have never asked them if they're open to taking a look at this opportunity. And get with your Isagenics partners, the people that you're closely working with, for the accountability. And again, it's fun to work together. And then also, again, voicebycarrie@gmail.com to send her the list. Then you will be added to the Facebook group, Dare to Speak Your ISA Voice. She is the leader in helping us really find our voice and being confident with this. So with that, it's now 7:30. You guys want to hop on Dave MacArthur's opportunity call about the incredible telomere information that he shares. I suggest doing that. He does that every Monday night. And with that, we are done.
I want to know how many people are in and are going to participate in Carrie's 90-day program.
We are.
We are.
Oh, yes.
Good to see you, Eddie. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Nice to see all of you.
All right. Good night, everybody. Love you all.
Love you all too. Great call, guys. That was really wonderful.